Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is what day is it? I even forgot what day it is. It is Wednesday. It is break night. It is October 22nd. I am whooped. I'll tell you all about that in a few here, but no serial number chase tonight. I basically spent 8 hours driving around every corner of Washington, D.C. today, getting Aiden to appointments and dropping my dad off at the airport and spending 3 hours inside Children's Hospital and fighting traffic from DC all the way back home 2+ hours. So basically, my brain is kind of shot at this point. So if I try to catch serial numbers, I'm going to be completely hosed. Um, so yeah, so that's why I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure I do good by everybody and focus on one thing, which is bringing you all good cards and hitting as good as we did last time. So our bounties will still be active for Superfractor and everything, but we're not going to do serial number tonight because otherwise I'm probably going to miss every serial number under the sun. That's why I took the banner down right now. Actually, saving that banner. All right, and that banner is back up. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, I am brain fried. I I said to Lisa when I came home, I said, I don't know if I should just push this off to tomorrow because I was so beat. Um, didn't know I had that up there. All right, so I do apologize for that, but again, I just want to make sure I do good by everybody. Yeah, there you go. Answered that. Yeah, so just doing the breaks tonight. We'll go back to serial number on Friday night. So unfortunately, back a couple months ago, my mother tore her meniscus in her knee. I don't know if any of you have ever torn a meniscus. It is quite excruciating. It is quite painful. Um, she was rehabbing, had got better, but basically had fallen somewhere in the last month or so, and basically restarted herself all over again. So, um, so she had gotten better. My dad was down. Um, Sorry, just messaging someone. Uh, Got herself a bit better. My dad came down to visit, as I had mentioned on Monday, and I think last week that I mentioned my dad was here. But unfortunately, received a phone call late Monday night. I think I didn't even. I don't even think I mentioned it Monday. Um, and it wasn't working out, and she needed my dad to come home. So instead of my dad still being here, we had to drop him off at the airport today. Um, from there, Aiden and I we were way early for his doctor's appointment at 2 o'clock because we left my house here at 8:30 to drive up to DC. Went over to Silver Spring, got some food. Aiden does play some video games. By the way, Aiden's a freaking champ when it comes to ticket acquiring at arcades. Headed down to Children's National, and um, got his X-ray. He had uh, three series of X-rays done. They wanted him to come back Friday, and I was like, please no. And so I made a case to say for what adjustments he had left that we needed to do. I said, can we not just finish adjusting it now? He only has 2 more days of adjustments left. So he said, well, let me take some additional X-rays, and then I'll plug his leg into the model and let you know what we need to do. So if we had to more tweak his leg and do more adjustments to the original vet plan, I was going to have to see him sooner. But we got this email, which basically says, everything looks good on the new X-ray. Just complete the program as written to do our next follow-up in 6 weeks. So what that means is Aiden is the program. His leg is adjusting well. It's recentering itself and re-straightening it out. And come the end of Friday, we get to start the process of Aiden's bone healing, instead of doing more adjustments and having to go for more multiple plans. So then we start the bone healing process, and that could mean then the fixture could come off sooner than March, because we start the bone healing process sooner, because we thought we were going to do 6 weeks of adjustments. So that's a huge win. That allows us to get some normalcy back in our lives. And hopefully Aiden gets that fixture off sooner rather than later. So we're super happy about it. It was 3+ hours at Children's. I got there at 2, left there at 5:30. I was exhausted. I was struggling so hard coming home. So yeah, but I come on here for you all because I want to give you all what you asked for and what you've been waiting for since Monday. And I'm happy to be here and happy to do this, but that is why I'm not doing serial number break giveaway, because I'm a bit fatigued right now. So unfortunate for my dad having to go home early, but great news on Aiden. And so it was worth the 3 trips back and forth to the X-ray machine. I was physically exhausted because Aiden is 60 pounds now with that fixture, and I had to keep picking him up and carrying him into the X-ray machine thing. Oh my God, my arms were just toast when I got home. So, all right. So we have our football break up. We will run our mini after this. So we're going to do just as we did before. The 10th spot, which is going to be Brad, which is there. He is going to get the absolute box. The next 8 folks are going to get the Giants. In the mini micro mosaic boxes for the ornamental boxes. And then David Samuels will be our winner for getting the Giants in the Origins box. You're good, Greg. I think you had missed the front part that I said I wasn't doing it. That's why I didn't put it in the banner. All right. So I'm going to tear this open. Yeah, we'll bring it back on Friday. I don't want to miss something. And get distracted trying to look for serial numbers, because when I'm tired, I will tell you, I will probably. So, also good news. Aiden goes back to school for the first time tomorrow. So not only did he get great news on that, Aiden's first day in school is back tomorrow. So that's a big day for us. We have a trunk or treat that night for him and his brother. So big deal for us for Aiden and getting him back into his normal routine. He's pretty much kind of able to stand mostly on his own. It's still supported standing, but it's a lot better than it was. Therapy is helping a lot. So that's a Lamar Jackson kaboom. Tear that right off. Let's just get a kaboom tonight. How about that? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just start peeling these off. Yeah, so it's good news. It's good news for us. Those DC trips, my God, they are just absolutely, the more I drive up to DC, the more I start to really think they have some of the single craziest drivers around, because I just watch people just do insane moves. And we watched a person duck from the left lane to the right lane, almost cut off a car, almost cause an accident, and crash a whole bunch of cars just to move up 4 spots. They didn't get any further. They went up to the same light that everyone else was approaching. I'm like, what was the point of that? And it's just, these people, they fly. I know we're not the only city that has it, but it's just like some days I want to just say, you know what? We just need to put microchips in all of the cars. And we just say, what we do is we say, you're allowed to speed. However, every car is being microchipped. And for every second you speed more than 5 miles over the speed limit, we're going to charge you 20 cents for that second. So however long you want to speed for, it's going to cost you 20 cents per mile an hour, or per second per mile an hour over. So if you want to do 10, it's $2 for 1 second of 10 over 15, or so if it's 15 over the speed limit. I don't know, something. It's just, I'm like, I watched a car where there was blatant no turn left signs because the road was literally blocked. There was no road there. And a car turned left down railroad tracks. That was the road that they decided that they wanted to get to the other side, to the next block, that they were going to go around and block all the traffic in the left lane, even though all these signs said no left turn, and drive down railroad tracks. I'm just like, my head explodes. You're right. I mean, it's just getting terrifying right now with the way folks drive. And if you're a fast driver, I make no ill will towards anybody in here who's a fast driver. It's just the absolute insanity on the road lately that's been killing me with folks. You guys, well, when I almost get crashed into when I got my kid in the back, who's already gone through so much trauma, I because I had a truck cut us off, like everybody in our lane had to slam on the brakes because he not only jumped out in front of all of us in a super long truck, but he left his tail out for everybody and drove into an area where there was no left turn. There was no area for him to go. He did one of those, like, if you pull over to the left lane, you can kind of turn and then you can make a left or do the U-turn. He just hopped the lane over it. And it's like, when you're tired of driving and it's dark out, it's crazy. It's just, I don't know. It's just getting scary driving now. You look at people when you're driving by them and you're like, why are you driving so slow? Oh, wait, you're driving with your foot on the wheel. You got a cheeseburger in your left hand, your phone in your right hand, and you got your flip DVD player hanging from the ceiling. Got it. Clearly, you're not paying attention. It's just scary out there. I'm glad I don't live in DC right now, just because just watch. You just watch it. I mean, it's funny because I feel like that's why people, like, I remember used to driving. No one worried about dash cams. What's dash cams? Who needs dash cams? Now everyone needs dash cams. I still like the video on the dash cam where the car was trying to do the insurance fraud. My dad used to work for Allstate. Fun fact, I don't know, I think Allstate starts sending checks directly to body shops now as a result of this. But fun fact, if you had your car crashed into and you had a repair, or if you had basically received insurance money to repair your car, you were supposed to be legally liable. If the repair on your car was less than a check issued to you, you were actually supposed to return the money back to the insurance company. You were not supposed to pocket it. Can't tell you, there's about nobody that ever did that. But apparently it's in the terms and conditions. Didn't know that. But I like the dash cam video of the people who were trying to commit the insurance fraud, who tried to slam their brakes in front of somebody. Like they did the cut you off and then slam their brakes so they could all claim whiplash. And then they didn't. And so they back into the car and they all come out holding their necks like, oh, you hit us. No, you had your backup camera. You had your backup signs on. So many packs. 24 packs. It's wild. I could put the Karen pants on. Let's go with the Karen pants. We'll have the Karen break tonight. Karen, sharing is Karen. Just got home, had to clean puke out a car, got a lot of sick kids. Oof. Yeah. And the worst part about that is the smell the entire time while you're driving too. It's funny. I said to my wife, I can handle crap. I've had my kids sitting, messing. I've cleaned so much crap in my time. I can handle crap. I can't handle puke. I can't handle puke for my kids. I can't handle puke myself. I can't handle hearing puke. I want to speak to the manager. Who is your manager? I want your manager. Oh God. The years I've worked in customer service, it used to kill me. I'm going to say something old. I used to work at Blockbuster. I still have my Blockbuster membership card. People used to come in and they would complain about their late fees. And they'd act like it was my fault that they had late fees. And I'm like, you do realize it could have helped you. But now that you're accusing me of causing your late fees, I'm not helping you anymore. It was wild. I'm like, I have nothing to do with your movies being late. Just because you had the Olsen twins go to grandma's house over rented by 7 days doesn't mean you get to tell me it's my fault that you're returning your movie back late. I used to see some great sandwich techniques. It was awesome. Yeah, it's all bad. All right. So Brad Harriger has the Giants in this. Everyone else has their teams. We're starting off with a Trey McBride, and there's a Jackson Dart by Storm. That's going to Brad right out of the gate. First Jackson of the night. Did anybody happen to catch that Sky B Cards broke a case of Mosaic blasters, regular blasters today? I'm trying to figure out where in the world he got them from, because I don't understand where people are getting some of these. I feel like Sky B Cards has some sort of insider connection with somewhere, like with oh God, I can't think of the name of the company. The company who had stock cards. Ashton Genty rookie. We'll leave that one. Theo Johnson, Jake Ferguson draft diamonds. We got a Derek Harmon for the Steelers. That is a big dude right there. Good Lord. Geno Smith. Introductions for the Raiders. No, the mini has not run yet. We will run that after football. It actually just filled. Mason Graham, Quentin Johnson. Saddle up for the Colts. We got a Harold Fannin Jr., Jamar Chase, Abdul Carter, rookie wave for the Giants. Orde Gateson the second. Dave Montgomery, Bijan Robinson, Hog Heaven. Benjamin Morrison, Kenneth Walker the third. Nico Collins. Calvin Banks Jr., Chase Brown, Trayvon Henderson, Trey Amos, Jake Ferguson, Alec Aminor, Jalen Milrow, Tyreek Hill, Tatoria, I can't say that guy's name, Tatoria McMillan. I'm going to go with that for the Panthers. Did anybody happen to catch what the Absolute Football first off the line sold out at today? I've got a feeling it sold out stupid high, like around $800, but I can't swear to it. I did buy one Absolute hobby box today, since they should be coming out next week. It was $600. I did not love the price, but the bottom for first off the line was $500, and it started at $1,250, so I was expecting it to go high. Savion Williams, Trey Hendrickson, Tyler Show for the Saints, JT Tillamaloa, Bucky Irving, Cam Ward, Hog Heaven for the Titans. We'll leave that. Trayvon Henderson, Tank Bigsby, Isaiah Pacheco, Jake Sawyer, Trevor Lawrence, Riley Leonard by Storm, Riley Leonard again, Tony Pollard, catch of the day. So Jags and Broncos? Hunter and Bryant. Colston Loveland for the Bears, Michael Pittman, and Dapper Duo. Felton and Lane. I do left to right on these, so that'll go to the Commanders. Unless we get multiples, then I will do multiples. Yeah, I was just curious if anybody saw what first off the line for Absolute finished at, because they feel like it'll drive the price for what Panini puts for the hobby box next week, which I'm pretty much expecting them to put it at $5.99. Tatora McMillan again. We'll sleeve that. Sam Darnold, Isaiah Likely, R.J. Harvey, Ashton Genty, Hog Heaven, Terrence Ferguson on the Santa hat. We got lucky yesterday. We actually caught Target just finishing a restock, and I actually got a couple boxes of Pokemon. I'm thinking about actually posting a Pokemon break for Friday if people actually want to try it. I'll probably just do it by energies. Move this around. I need some 108 point. Unless Andrew ends up buying out all the spots in the Pokemon break. So I'm thinking about maybe trying that for Friday. It would be the first time of ever doing a Pokemon break. We had 2 Mega Evolution ETBs I ended up getting. David says yes. Okay. So we got lucky. We try to keep a lookout for it. I take one of everything and kind of put it away, but then anything else we find bonus. We've been running. So, all right. Well, I will post that for. I'll add that to Friday. Then I'll just go. I gotta go look up what all the energies are. For that. So I'd say be on the lookout for that. Oh well, your break hasn't run yet, so that's a good thing though. We're just doing football to start right now, so you got a little bit of time. All right, just giving an update about Aiden that all of his leg stuff looked really well, and that he after Friday we don't have to make any more adjustments. But we're also not doing serial number tonight because I spent 8 hours driving and a whole lot of time sitting in a hospital, so I'm a little brain wiped tonight. But Aiden gets to go back to school tomorrow. It's too bad I don't do a camera facing my face yet because I got the Michael Myers outfit set and it came yesterday and Lisa's very creeped out by it. Jahide Barron. Hey, Knicks look good tonight. Christian McCaffrey, Matthew Golden, Darius Alexander, Brian Thomas Jr., Jackson Dart Rookie Wave. Nice. Trevor Etienne, Jaden Reed, Isaiah Tesla for the Lions, Caleb Johnson, Jacoby Myers, Tank Dell, Thomas Hubbard, Jade Daniels, Hot Heaven, Amarion Hampton, Dak Prescott, McMillan again, and Gray Zabel. So no kabooms. Knicks looked really good tonight. Had a little bit of weakness in the third, but kind of came back. Looks like the coaching staff is sharing more of the rounds with the starters, which is good. Is Josh Hart injured to start the season? Or am I missing something with that? I noticed Hart didn't play tonight. All right, so that's going to go to Brad. Yeah, it sounded like the Knicks were getting a little bit sloppy with the ball. I think they need to clean up some of the turnovers a little bit, but I mean, otherwise, solid shooting. McBride had four 3-pointers tonight, which is good. It's real good. So I look forward to watching them. Excited to see what they can do this year. I spaced on whose name I was writing on that. All right. Yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles. All right, so we're going to move on to the ornamental boxes. So I've got them stacked here. We'll do it like this. Hi, hon. Is there a child out of the room that I need to go fetch? Or are you just coming in to say hi? Because normally when you say hi, I need to go fetch a child somewhere. I shared everybody the good news about Aiden, so. All right. Mini Mosaic number 1 going to Dennis. No serial number tonight, Alan, because I'm so brain fried from the day today. My mental capacity to make sure I'm tracking all of the serial numbers is a bit low at the moment, so I'm holding off on serial number tonight so I can make sure I can do good by everybody on the break stuff and not miss something silly. All right, we'll bring it back on Friday. All right, so yeah, New York team giving up a lead. That never happens. New York teams don't ever give up leads. That's as secure. A New York lead is as secure as Fort Knox. All right, so Dennis has the Giants in this one. We got Marshawn Lattimore, Bernie Kosar, Garrett Wilson, Devin Neal, Khalil Mullings, red and white for the Titans. Puka Nakua for touchdown masters. Bill Cowher. And that's a Quinshawn Judkins rookie variation. Going to the Brownies. Good start for the Brownies right there. This guy's got some serious potential. It looks pretty good on a lot of the fantasy stats right now, too. Romeo Dobbs. And Michael Irving. Vacation Saturday. Nice. All right, next box. This one is going to go to Mr. Trokey. So again, the mini for Bowman will run after this. My price adjustments I made to the teams didn't seem like it changed a whole lot in terms of our fill rate. That's Justin Herbert on the ornament. So I'll probably go back to the same structure we had before for Friday's break. We need to go on a cruise again. All right, Mr. Trokey's got Giants in this one. There we go. Isaiah Davis, Jonathan Stewart, silver, Trayvon Henderson rookie. Nice for the Patriots. Tommy Mellett for the Raiders. Shadur Sanders, notary. And there's a Trayvon Henderson rookie variation. Nice. Ray Lewis, Micah Parsons, and Derwin James Jr. with a Zay Flowers. A penthouse on the beach in Myrtle Beach. You're going to drive right by our house. You want to come by and pick up your cards along the way? Do you end up going through DC and taking 95 all the way through, or do you go around DC? Yeah, that's how Lisa hooked me in. She told me, oh, you're flying. Well, in a way, you could be taking 95. Yeah. Actually, that'd be kind of funny. Start a break group, start a new break channel called Only Hands. I kind of like that idea. You got Only Fans and Only Hands. Only Hands, all your break card needs. Because that's all you see is my hands. Apparently, Brian Tanner sent me a message that, yeah, you hooked me with Myrtle and almost lost me with Logan. All right, next one out of here is Mark Hudson, There's a Dak Prescott ornament. Lisa was telling me her favorite restaurant was Logan's Roadhouse. Oh, it was so bad that night. The food was so bad. Okay. Everyone always takes different paths. I love flying because I like that I can just sit back and relax and do what I want and not have to worry about anybody about driving or trying to stay focused on the road. All right, we got this one is going to be Mark Hudson with the Giants. We got Cortland Sutton, Caleb Williams, Hunter Henry, Isaiah Tesla for the Lions, Pat Bryant for the Broncos. Commanders, Jaden Daniels, touchdown masters. Adonai Mitchell, Abdul Carter for the Giants. There's one for the Giants going to Mark Hudson, Geno Stone, and Jalen Warren. 81 is Lisa got to drive 81 when she was first learning how to drive, and I think it terrified her. Hell, even I was like, ooh. Kevin, my fantasy football team is so bad right now that my team used to be called Flaming Beakers because my work used to call one of my old bosses nicknamed me Beaker. One, because I talk too much. Two, because my hair, when it grew out, it used to stand on end. You can decide which one of those ones are more fitting. All right, Abdul Carter will be going to Mark Hudson. But my fantasy football team is so bad. I'm 1-5. That I changed it from Flaming Beakers to Flaming Bag of Poo because that's how bad my team is. At the end of Sunday, I was 120 to 36, and I had the 36. Jamar Chase on the ornament. All right, Ryan Gravel has this one. I am a little behind on shipping and sorting, just for everyone's awareness. I'm about a week behind right now with family in town. Oh, yeah, it was terrible. I had 36 points. Like, people were just terrible. I mean, I have Derrick Henry on my team, and I had a couple people still yet to play, but it was bad. Yeah, so Flaming Bag of Poo ended up being a better team name for my team. All right. Ryan's got the Giants in this one. Tucker Kraft, Jared Verse, Arik Armstead, Jalen Walker, Donovan is, whatever. Cowboys guy for the red and white parallel. Epic performers, Lamar Jackson, RJ Harvey on the rookie variation, TJ Hawkinson, Joe Horn, and Dante Culpepper. Man, we're hitting all of the rookie variations in these. 4 in and 4 rookie variations. Where in the last one, we could only get 1 rookie variation. My next case of ornamentals is supposed to show up Friday now. So, hoping that holds true. All right. No Giants for Ryan. Spencer's got this. We're going to go back to black on Friday's break. Same format as we're doing the Mosaic, the Absolute. Not yet. She got Quinshawn Judkins rookie variation card, but that's it so far. We haven't gotten to the big hit stuff yet, although we did hit auto out of this last time. 2 autos, actually. Eric Molds, Joe Burrow, Ornde Gadsden II, Jackson Hawes for the Bills, red and white. Travis Hunter, Elevate for the Jaguars, going to Mr. Trokey. Matthew Golden, CeeDee Lamb, Travis Kelce, Tyrone Tracy. That one will go to Spencer. And Khalil Shakir. So we had a Matthew Golden on a rookie variation. One in 6. I'm 1 and does it really matter? I'm just down. I'm first of the last. Yeah, well, she should be. I mean, she gets a Hunter auto and a Hunter to 25 patch. I mean, she hit the She hit the combo spot there with that one. That was huge. This is Spencer. I just can't get first name. The wrestling would be first name. Be going off first name. So it would go off of their first name or whatever the first name is in the card. So, all right, this one is going to Tino. So like if the card says American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, then it would go to the A spot for the wrestling. So like Raw. So the reason R is so expensive because you would get Roman Reigns, Rocky Maivia, Rocky Johnson. There's another R in there. Oh, Randy Orton. There's some other R's in there, but those are a couple big ones. Bryce Young, Debo Samuel, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Carson Schwarzenegger, Donovan Jackson for the Vikings, Travis Hunter Notary, Najee Harris, Jordan Love, Brazil Games, JJ McCarthy, second year, and Mike Singletary. Yeah, well, and that's why they're the most expensive spot in the whole thing. So I pawned the list from another person that that's how they do the breaks, and so figured it was a worthwhile endeavor. Plus, some of those spots I can easily mix into minis. All right, Tino did not have any Giants. We're up to Jaw now. Ash has the last box for the Giants. If Ash gets a Genty auto tonight, she needs to go buy some serious lottery tickets for what she hit last break. All right, we got Quinyon Mitchell, Marvin Harrison Jr., Elijah Arroyo, Silver Bo Nick, second year. I'll sleeve and top load that. Walter Nolan, Epic Performers, Ozzie Newsome, Trey Tucker, Shadur Sanders on the rookie variation. There's the other brownie. Myles Garrett and Mark Andrews. I did not go for the Topps holiday. I could probably buy some after the fact. My feelings was we were going to be so buried with Topps Update series, which apparently is not going to be as populative or as much as I thought it was going to be in terms of the production quantities. And then Update Chrome coming out. Holiday's just a ton of base. I think we did the Topps Holiday last year, and it was just crazy amounts of base. And we got very little return out of it. So, I mean, I can always pick up, like, I didn't get any Bowman Chrome Mega Boxes either this year. Wasn't offered any, and all the ones out there are basically all the retail prices. So that's why you haven't seen any Bowman Chrome Mega Box breaks. I could still go buy some and bring them into the group. And maybe we'll do something towards the end of the year. Maybe I'll reconsider it. All right, Ash has the Giants in this box. No, I just realized I've been popping the... But don't they always have parallels? It's just we never hit them. I don't know. I probably can ask again about it. And see. I didn't get offered any. I think they're like $25. What are they? $25 a box? Something like that. Sorry, I'm popping out some of the ornaments. I just realized I forgot to pop some of them. So focused on the box, I forgot the ornaments. That one. Are they colored or are they numbered? All right, here we go. Good luck. Last one of these. All right, we got Troy Franklin, Marquise Brown, Damian Martinez, Chuba Silver, German Games, rookie Will Campbell for the Patriots, Egbuka, Jack Beck for the Raiders, Chris Godwin, Justin Fields, and Terry McLaurin. Nope, because I don't remember if you asked me to ask her that. And if you did, I totally forgot because, yeah. Alfred Eisenstead? Yeah, no clue. All right. Well, I figured with the holidays they wouldn't be. I don't think they were ever guaranteed in those. All right. We'll see. I may sample a couple of them and bring them in to help kind of fill some other stuff up. I'll think about it. I imagine Nick will have some. It's so much base. So much base. The breaks get tough if you do too many of them because you're just peeling brace. And I think last year, if I remember, I could pretty much predict. They were that's right. There was because the relics was like 99% of the relics were the sweaters. That's right. All right. Here's your Origins box. So David has the Giants in this one. Box. That's right. And it was like 99% of the time you got the holiday sweater out of it. All right. She was into photography. She was doing it as a business for a while, but she's gotten out of it kind of since. I think she's standing at the door. She's somewhere around there. Let me ask her. She's right outside the door. Hold on. Alfred Eisenstead. Wait. I was told to ask you, do you know Alfred Eisenstead? I don't know how to say this name. Greg wants to know if you know Alfred Eisenstead. Never saw that. Apparently he's a photographer. She's coming. She's dealing with some laundry stuff right now. No serial numbers tonight, guys. I called it off tonight due to my wild trip through DC today. So just the breaks tonight. Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts. He took the photo VJ day. The what? The photo VJ day. Okay. All right. I'm going to put a cover card here. So David Samuels has the Giants in this one. We're going to kick it right off with a Giant. There's Tyrone Tracy Jr. That's going to be your base Origins card. Going to David. She was more into photography a while ago. That name? Okay. He said he took the photo VJ day. Go do some homework and then jump in the comments and see if you understand any of that. She needs to do some homework. She's giving me the look like.
I'm getting in bed, by the way.
Okay. Love you. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I have had it, but I didn't know what it was called. All right. I'm going to go back to these 3 cards because these should not be autos. Ooh, there you go. Here's a nice one coming out for the Titans right now. How about a Cam Ward, 43 of 99? I will. I hadn't had a second to do that.
Okay, it's the exact photo I thought it was.
Oh.
I just didn't know the name of it. It's this one.
Oh, Victory Day or whatever.
Yeah, with the sailor. Victory over Japan. I knew the photo. When I was typing it, I was like, I think it's that one. What about it?
Sailor kissing the nurse in Times Square. Yeah. So was there something specific about that guy that you wanted to know if she knew? Cam Ward to 99. So nice one for the Titans right there.
Why'd you bring up about photography?
Greg brought it up. Apparently he asked me a while ago to ask you if you knew about it.
Oh.
Got a John Elway 141 of 149 going to the Broncos.
Is he related to him or something?
I don't know. Greg will have to explain.
Did you hear something funny? I picked up Ethan from school today, and this kid must be in his class or something. Turns around to me and he goes, "Hi, Mrs. Lindemann." I'm like, okay, and now I feel old. Thanks.
Yeah. Apparently, I guess Greg got a chance to meet him in person.
Oh.
141, 149, John Elway. And then we've got a base Cam Ward to follow that. So 2 nice ones for the Titans. Let's go into Tino.
Down 19 points going into the 4th quarter.
It was down 19. Oh. Nice. Yeah. So just rub it in, right? Just rub it in. That's how much the Giants were winning by in the 4th quarter last week. And nice one for the Titans. All right. First card out. That is a Jalen Lane for the Washington Commanders. Non-numbered patch auto from Origins. Jalen Lane. Jalen Lane's going to kick off that one. Prevent defense does only prevent winning. I agree. I'm going to move the Henderson down. All right, we need something big in these last 2 cards here. Next card out for the Broncos. That is an RJ Harvey on-card autograph for the Denver Broncos. Going to TJ Wilson. He's actually a pretty solid running back. RJ Harvey. Well, right now I think I'm more specifically in favor of black over Origins, but assuming the prices were similar and we only ever did 1 box of Origins, I figured it was worth bringing it back and giving it another shot. And he said, not specifically, I worked with him when I sold Art. The stories about some of his photos were amazing. I thought I would tell her some if she was interested.
Oh, that's cool.
There once was a man from Nantucket. I'll put the RJ Harvey up here. All right. Last card out of Origins. I believe this should be a relic. Right. That is a Ray Lewis Rise to the Hall. 86 of 99.
I would like to hear the stories another time when I'm not going to sleep.
Yeah, you can always message Greg too.
Okay.
Greg Wisser. 86 of 99. What?
Did you get any pictures of the x-rays?
No, because they had them all hidden behind a room and everything. So
Really, can we get copies of these at some point? I would like to.
We can request them.
Document them for his
when we're at the hospital, we can actually
So when
request.
he's 25 and telling his future wife, like, look what I went through.
I had
Look at my leg.
six screws in my leg. Ray Lewis for the Ravens, 86 and 99. Not for Instant Gamer, and that is gorgeous. That's a.
The schedule still printed out for his.
Yeah, it's still in there.
Oh, you're gonna go at 11.
Yeah. Yep.
20 minutes.
That was a far cry from the break we had on Monday night with football, but that is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So let's run through the top loaded and sleeved cards. We got Ray Lewis from Origins to 99. Trayvon Henderson, silver rookie for the Patriots. Cam Ward, base rookie. John Elway to 149. Jack Betch for the Raiders, rookie variation. We have a whole lot of the ornament cards. Bo Nix, silver, second year. Trayvon Henderson, rookie variation. Travis Hunter, notary. Travis Hunter, elevate. Matthew Golden, rookie variation. Isaiah Tesla, base rookie. Dak Prescott, ornament. Shadur Sanders, notary. Justin Herbert, ornament. Jalen Hurts, ornament. Isaiah Tesla for the by Storm. McMillan, rookie wave. McMillan for the base rookie. Hog Heaven, Austin Genty. Cam Ward, Hog Heaven. Austin Genty, base rookie. McMillan again on Hog Heaven. Our stand cards, we had a Cam Ward number 299, 43 of 99. Had RJ Harvey, Abdul Carter. That's going to Mark Hudson. Shadur Sanders, rookie variation, and a Quinshawn Judkins, rookie variation. And we had Jalen Lane, patch auto rookie. A Terrence Ferguson holiday patch. And an RJ Harvey on-card autograph, not numbered. All right. So that was not as thrilling as the other one was. It's like we ate all the good stuff out of the first set, but we still have more to come. Lots more. We got a whole new case of ornamentals coming too that should be arriving Friday. And we're going to go back to black. So on Friday. So I did one box of Origins. I only did one box. Figured it was worth giving a shot, mix it up since they were the same price. And yeah, I've been very happy with black. So we'll stick with black until we find something better. And Absolute's coming soon too. All right. We have a mini to run. So we got our mini for our Bowman break. All right. Mario, were you in the mini? Did I miss it? Oh, Mario, you did close it. Sorry, I missed that Mario closed it. 541. Did you send me both? Hey, Greg, Mario actually closed. Let me see if Mario closed that before you closed it. 941 and... Oh, okay. Yep. So Mario actually did close it. So, Greg, so I will refund you your 16 on that one because Mario had it closed before you. Unless Mario... So, Greg, I'll send you back that 16. Nothing is left for anything. Everything filled. All the mini spots filled, and all of the main breaks. Okay. All right. So we're gonna run. Let's see. What do we want to do? All right. Let's see. I gotta give you guys some good choices here. All right. I'm gonna let you all. Yeah, Brian. By the way, you did get $10 in break credit from the serial number break on Monday. It came out of the flash break from Leaf Trinity. So you did actually get $10 in break credit from that. All right, I'm gonna let you all pick a race timer. You can pick a race, and we will run it. I'll take either a majority rules or a whoever just says one, and I'll take it. I'm gonna pull the mini spots all together here, and send. Sean sent his. Oh wait, you know what? I can't. Let's try that again. There you go. How about you guys can look at all of them then? There you go. There's the full list. So if you want to see the rest of it, go ahead. I totally just meant to do that and didn't. I got distracted. See, I told you my brain's misfiring tonight. All right. Just sending Greg back his $16. So if I don't do it now, I will forget. I'm a little slow. Okay, so this one. All right, so let's see what y'all picked. All right, let's see what the votes I have. I have camel, hedgehog, octopus, mermaid, and octopus. All right, we're going with the octopus race because that had the majority rule. I had 2 on the octopus. All right, edit that. I'm gonna turn your screen over to the octopus race. All right, so there's your names: Mark, David, Andrew, Nick, Miker, Brad, Andrew, Sean, Dennis, David, Chad, Mario, Matt, Sean, Mark. 30 seconds on the clock. I'm gonna go ahead and just make that sound. All right, 15 octopus ready to run. 3, 2, 1, and you are going. All right, 15 seconds left. Right now, Chad's octopus in the lead. Top 8 in this one. Chad gonna hold it. No, he's slipping. He's slipping. Top 8 get in. Here are your winners: Mario, Chad, Mark, Andrew, David, Sean, David, Andrew. There is your and for those who got in, congrats. For those who didn't, I'm sorry. I haven't been able to really justify doing a can't lose mini right now because the prices on what's been left over have been kind of on the high side. And they're also very comparable, so it's tough. If I could do a can't lose mini, I would have. All right. There is your results and what you won. Go ahead and flip everything. Actually, we're going to do another race here. We're going to reset again. All right, first gonna do that. All right, I'm going to pick a new race. This will be a top 4 race. A food race. What the hell is a food race? Let's see. Well, you all had said we did the camel before. What were the other ones you had? A hedgehog race. We'll do a hedgehog race. All right, I'm going to update the mini with those that everybody got. I'm going to put that on the break list just so everybody can see it for right now. Right. 1 second. All right. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and update the main break. I'm going to give you guys your screen back for just a minute so you can see what you won. I put the right thing there. Jeez. All right. So Mario's going to get the Dodgers. I did put it there. It's driving myself crazy. All right. So Mario got the Dodgers. Chad gets the Diamondbacks. Mark gets the Red Sox. Mark gets the Cubs. Andrew gets the Guardians. David gets the Tigers. Sean gets the Pirates. And David gets the Giants. I mixed this one up. I do that sometimes, and then I just kind of wanted to spread it out, but I've seen people do it where it's like first and last place. Actually, Diamondbacks actually get a fair amount of hits too. Surprisingly, the Diamondbacks actually do well in Bowman. I know that's what I said. I normally do it that way. I normally have it where it's like most expensive to cheapest. And every once in a while I mix it up a bit just to change the order around. Bowman's so weird too because you can get some stuff that's like just doesn't ever quite. You would think it would do better than it does for a team, and then it just absolutely doesn't do nothing. And then the teams that you never expect are the ones that do the best. Cool. All right. Sean for Pirates. He barely beat me on the Dodgers. He did. You actually held that lane. Normally I'm used to those minis running where it's like if you're out in the lead in the beginning, you get sucked to the back and you end up like last or second to last place. So I was actually impressed that your guy actually stayed in front the entire time. All right. All right, we're going to run the random now for the A's. Top 4 are going to get spots in this one. Top spot will get the Breaker's Delight, and the bottom spot will get the bottom 3 will get 2 packs in the hobby for the A's, Oakland A's. So we'll put 4 breaks up tomorrow. We'll have a relaunch of WWE. I'll do a Pokemon break. We'll do 2 mega boxes of or 2 ETB boxes of Mega Evolution, and then we'll have our football. Actually, we have 5 breaks going up tomorrow because I've got the new NBA 25-26 break going up tomorrow. So maybe I'll save the. I don't know. Well, Pokemon's a totally different crowd anyway. So, all right, we'll see what we can do. All right, I'm gonna change your screen. Maybe we'll just go 5 breaks tomorrow. Maybe we'll just go absolutely crazy. All right. Here is your hedgehog race. Wow. Why is that screen way off? Let's see. Let me see if that does better. Okay, phew. All right. Let me tag everybody who is going to be in this break really quickly. All right. So all right. So we've got Chad, Greg, Mark, Mario, Andrew, David, Brad, Justin Reed, Alan, Danny, Miker, Matt, Sean, Frankie Lynn, Sean, Frankie, Lynn, Jaw, Brian Cave, Dennis. All right, I got the tags in. So we're going to run the hedgehog race. Everyone's name is set. You can see top to bottom here. I've taken the A's out, so you all are in. So we're going to do a hedgehog race. After this, I got to go adjust Aiden's leg, and then we will run the Bowman. So, all right, here we go for your hedgehog race. 3, 2, 1, go. Such calming music. All right, top 4 is where you want to be. These hedgehogs are rolling. Cheating. Mario with the Reds, beginning front, coming in last 8 seconds. Who's going to surge? Ooh, big surge from Greg there. Top 4. Greg, Lakers to late. Greg, Danny, Frankie, and Greg. That is your top 4. All right. And I put that on my list. Just paste, copy, and put this in your sheet. So Greg is going to get the breakers to light. I don't know why it keeps doing that. So Greg is going to get the breakers to light. Danny, Frankie, and Greg will each get 2 packs in the Bowman hobby. Give you your screen back. Oh, he's picking the wrong one. All right, the thing is so weird. I don't know why the screen didn't even change anything. Oh, Lord. What did I do? Do one thing and then I completely mess up. All right, let me fix this. All right, I think we got it now. All right, I'm going to go and do Aiden's leg adjustment here. So give me just a second. I'm going to give you a little bit of music while I go do that. So give me 30 seconds to go adjust Aiden's leg, and I will be right back. I'm going to put the boxes up here. Actually, I'm going to give you guys an option. got one hobby box here. I have to go get one from the shop for Friday, but I have 2 Breakers Delight boxes. So you guys decide, and you guys pick left or right. Majority rules. Left or right. You tell me. I'm going to give you guys about 30 seconds to a minute to decide which one you want to do. All right, back. See what you guys pick. Did anyone pick anything? All right, I'm back. Nobody picked a box? Left or right? Come on, I need someone to pick a box. One person, tell me left or right. Who's going to make the call on Breakers Delight? I gave you guys like a minute to go pick Breakers Delight. Which one we doing, left or right? Someone pick. I just need one person to say left or right. Make the call. Andrew says left. All right, left it is. All right, Greg's got the left for the A's. Everyone else has their team. Good luck, everyone. Andrew, I don't know if you heard earlier, I think I'm going to do a Pokemon break Friday as well. I have 2 Mega Evolution ETBs we found yesterday. We're going to do a random energy, I think, break Friday. I think I got 5 breaks I'm putting up on Friday. Got double lefts. So we got the right one. All right. Flood of lefts. All right. Empty box. Good luck, everybody. I'll post a new schedule up tomorrow or tonight before I go to bed for tomorrow. All right. So, the autos are typically right. Nope. 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 So autos start. I think we have a meteoric rise auto. All right, let's go like that. Okay. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we got lucky. Caught an early morning restock. All right. Will Taylor for the Pirates, 364 of 499. Chandler Simpson for the Rays, 37 of 125. Oh, nice. James Wood for the Nationals. Nationals going to Mark Hudson, 257 of 499 rookie. The geometric. Then we have the Luke Dickerson first. Red rookie Cam Smith for the Astros. We had a variation of him before. Wyatt Langford, and then nope. Okay, so that should start the autos. Yes, that starts the autos. Okay, let me sleeve these up first. We really have not hit any case hits out of this. We haven't seen any of the etched in glass. We haven't seen any of and none of these cases so far. The cases they've had some good hits in them, but at the same time, it's been a little disappointing because we haven't seen a single case hit yet. And this hobby box we're doing is the last one out of that case. Now, I know like Garbage Pail Kids have not been falling every case. They've been falling in like 1 in every 6 cases, I guess. But still, I do have gone through 2 cases. We'll have gone through 2 cases of it and still haven't seen one. These should go up here. All right. Put those up there until they get knocked off. All right. So we have a meteoric rise. Nick Kurtz. There you go, Greg. Nick Kurtz, meteoric rise rookie. First auto coming out is for the Chicago Cubs, who always hit. Juan Tomas for the Cubbies, coming off the mini. Going to Mark Hudson. Congrats, Mark. Second one out. Raymir Medina for the Tampa Bay Rays, going to Chad Nugent. Chad took the Rays and ends up with an auto. Congrats, Chad, from Raymir Medina. And for the Blue Jays, Will Wagner, rookie auto, 90 of 99 green. That's the true green. I know they say the true colors are the ones that everybody typically look more for. All right. That's true. We did hit the Fiesta. You're right. I completely forgot about the Fiesta. I forgot it came out of this. Wait, no. Fiesta was Finest. Maybe. All right. This is going to go to Greg. All right. So now we're going to move on to hobby. Let's see a Lorky. Yeah. Fiesta was finest, so we haven't really seen a case hit in a while. Oh, where'd my marker go? There it is. So I don't know, like for baseball next week, we'll have, like if I pull Bowman from the card shop, which hasn't moved, I do still have more Bowman Chrome up there. Obviously, I'm going to pull one hobby box back. There's just not much out there. Nothing's releasing. I mean, they said Diamond Icons released. Well, I don't think folks in here have $500 a spot team type budgets. And I just watched a single box of Diamond Icons rip, and man, I was not impressed with Diamond Icons for a $3,300 box for what came out of that case. Looked pretty underwhelming to me. I did get another tier 1 box because they were down in price a lot. So I do have that. I do have a Series 2 Jumbo I could pull back. I mean, I have some stuff I can run next week. I do have plenty of Topps Chrome. I still have 4 boxes here, 4 boxes there of Topps Chrome baseball. So maybe I'll put some polls up and see what you guys want to do. All right, Danny Anderson, you are going to get. I did tag that one, right? Make sure I tag Danny. I don't know why I have this like sneaking suspicion. I forgot to tag Danny. Oh, I did. Okay. I just can't remember sometimes. Like I said, my brain is so fried. All right, Danny Anderson, you're going to get the A's in this one, which has probably been the good one because it seems like the first 2 packs coming out of the top have always had the autos in it. So your best shot of the big A's auto could be right here. We want to see a garbage pail auto. We want to see a true blue 1 of 150 because they're the ones that are signed my first Bowman. So, or we need to see a freaking superfractor so we can give the superfractor bounty away. Bobby Witt Jr., Francisco Lindor, Fernando Tatis, Reptilian Scale, Auto, Green, 60 of 99. Is that the Giants chase right there? Josvar Gonzalez? Is that the big Giants chase right there? I cannot remember if it's him or the other guy. But how about a Josvar Gonzalez, 60 of 99, going to the Giants, coming off the mini, and David Samuels. Congrats, David. And a Manny Cedeno, 22 of 100 on the Silver Wave. Green Reptilian Scale to 99. Josvar Gonzalez for the Giants. Very nice. And then we got a Charlie Condon. It came to the league. Jesus made Carlos Lagrange, Juan Cabada, and Lippert's Aponte. Big card. I needed some confirmation on that one. All right, Manny Cedeno. All right. Let's do the second pack. I trust you. I said big card. I said I needed the confirmation it was. I thought it was, but I just need that like reassurance. All right. Mini Diamond. Probably another that came to the league. Yep. Darn, we need a freaking Garbage Pail Kid card. Alex Bregman, Tariq Skubal, Max Muncy, another A going to Danny. Dylan Cruz, Mini Diamond. That is the second auto. 82 of 100. Johan De La Cruz for the Padres. Jesus Beta came to the league. Noah Schultz, Henry Torres, Heretizon Castillo, and Warel Solano. So Padres taking the second auto. I trust you all with blind faith. Never doubted you, any of y'all. Padres going to Lynn Riffle. I will get caught up on all the shipping stuff and everything. We're taking the kids to King's Dominion. I'm kind of off Friday. Kind of like working a half day. So I'm going to get all the shipping and stuff. I'm going to do a lot of sorting tomorrow since my dad ended up going home early. So I'll be working that tomorrow. All right. Next two coming up. It's going to be Frankie Riffle for. Okay. I'm trying to think if it looks like it's an optical illusion because it kind of looks like this side is slightly thinner, but I feel like it's an optical illusion. It does look a little thicker there. Yeah, I'll take a closer look at it. This corner is a little bit questionable to me. Down here. I mean, you can see the back front and the back centering. This side is wider than this side. And it's really wider over here compared to there. So it might be a little bit off center on that one. Might be a better on the hold on that one. All right. So Frankie has the A's in this one. Zach Veen, Spencer Schwallenbach, red rookie. Charlie Condon, meteoric rise. Kyle Tucker, 330 of 499. Gold? Gold to 50. Andrew Salas. Nice. That's a nice one right there. For the Miami Marlins, going to Justin Reed. I got an autograph of him that I'm sending in, of Andrew Salas. Andrew Salas, 3 of 50. Nice. I guess he's just not high up in people's prospect looking list because I just don't see the Marlins getting picked up very long, but I thought he was one of the bigger prospects out there. Jesus Made on the Melted Mashers. Aiden Johnson, that's going to be a one to Frankie. Chris Rodriguez for the Tigers. Marquez and Bryce Eldridge. All right, we get the Kyle Tucker. Yeah, I feel like I've been going in a whirlwind in all sorts of different directions right now with Aiden's surgery and then my parents being in town, or my dad being in town, I should say. And the holidays are coming up. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. Wyatt Langford, Luis Angel Acuna, Marcelo Mayer, Jake Mangum for the Red Refractor. red rookie. Max volume, Kyle Teal. Melted Masters, Bryce Eldridge. Devin Cornell. Yulin Barreto. Justice Bigby. And Ronnie Cruz. All right, so Frankie got 1. All right, last 2 here is going to be for Greg for the A's. Everyone else has their teams. Thanks, everyone, for hanging with me tonight and dealing with the slightly very exhausted version of myself. So it's been a long day, and so definitely wanted to still come on here and do this for you all. And I will post a new updated break schedule for tomorrow since I got 5 breaks I'm dropping now. Hseong Kim, rookie. Junior Caminero, Spencer Schwallenbach, Mike Trout, Wilfred De La Cruz. There's a lot of De La Cruzes in the league all of a sudden. 58/99 on the green shimmer for the Cubbies. Marcelo Mayer, adios. Carson Williams. Rainiel Rodriguez for the Cardinals. Very nice. Spencer Geisting and Brett Bateman. I think I will, as I said, I think I will go back to the previous price structure for Bowman. We'll do another Breaker's Delight in Bowman. Probably just go back to that. This yielded more teams, and the amount that was kind of left out there didn't change. So the first price structure seemed to fill a majority of the teams. So we'll kind of go back to that one for. So I'll go back to the original price structure when I first started dropping them. Thought I'd try to mix it up a little bit. Didn't seem like it changed as much. I tried to bring some of the bigger teams down in price, but they still kind of got left out there anyways. All right. Last pack for Greg and everybody. Good luck. Shane Smith, Dalton Rushing, Paul Skeens, Christopher Polanco on the mini diamonds, and then another mini diamonds, Elian De La Cruz for, hey, Chad, you got a De La Cruz. Mini diamonds for the Diamondbacks, Gunnar Henderson, adios, Jack Caglione, Nathan Church, Kai Roberts, and Yahil Melendez. And that's going to do it. All right, let's run the recap back. That's not bad. That's your money back on that then. All right. We are going to do a quick summary. So tomorrow there's going to be 5 breaks posted. We're going to have the same football, except we're going to go back to black. We're going to do Bowman and Breaker's Delight again, because I've got 1 Breaker's Delight left here out of that case. We will do a jumbo box of 24, 25, 26 NBA. I will relaunch the WWE break with a pay by letter, or pick your letter. And we will do a Pokemon break for Friday night with 2 ETBs of Mega Evolution. And we'll do it by energy. Random energy. So, all right, here we go. Your recap for Bowman. Christopher Polanco, Elian De La Cruz, both on the mini diamond. Rainiel Rodriguez based first. Wilfred De La Cruz, 58/99. Green Shimmer. Kyle Tucker to 499. Will Taylor to 499 on the geometric. Cam Smith, red rookie. James Wood to 499. Juan Thomas, base first Bowman auto. Ramier Medina, base first auto. Will Wagner, green, 90/99. Medini Cedeno to 100 on the silver wave. Andrew Salas to 50. 3 of 50. Chandler Simpson to 125. 37 of 125. Padres, Johan De La Cruz, 82 of 100. And the big hit of the night is going to be 60 of 99. Green Reptilian of Yusar Gonzalez, 60 of 99. That's going to do it. Thanks again for putting up with my half awakeness, doing the break. Did my best. We'll bring back the serial number chase on Friday. I got a lot of breaks to go through. We'll see how everything shakes out, but I will post a new break schedule now after I get off the live. But hope you all have a great night. Hope you all have a great rest of your week. Good news for Aiden. His adjustments end Friday, and the healing process begins, and Aiden will be back in school tomorrow. So that was my good news for the day. So, all right, y'all. Hope you have a great night and a great rest of your week, and we will catch you all later.